Today is a day I've been dreading for quite some time. Like, I have been thinking about this. I knew it was in the cards for me. I knew it needed to happen, but I've been putting it off, aka I have to clean my house. Oh my gosh, it's just so different than cleaning an apartment. We went from what? I think our apartment was like 1,000 square feet, maybe 1,100 max, and now suddenly we're in a house that's over 3,000 square feet, and it truly, like, you feel it. You feel that difference when you're cleaning. So yeah, I've let it get pretty bad. Like, there are crumbs on the floor. There's dust in places dust should not reside. And I really wish I was one of those people who's like, oh my gosh, like, I just like love cleaning so much. Like, time to dust the floorboards. But no, like, not even a small part of me loves this. Like, I guess once I get in the groove, I don't know. Anyway, I need to stop procrastinating. Like, we're doing it. I'm going for the golds. Like, we got this.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
The house is clean and suddenly all feels right in the world. Like, I genuinely feel like this weight lifted off my shoulders. It should not be that serious. It's just, it took me over 3 hours, okay? And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even do a full cleaning. Like, I did basically a full cleaning where I was able to take some shortcuts. For example, I didn't clean this or any of the side tables because we are actually getting new ones in just a few days, which I'm very excited about. So I didn't really do much in the living room. It still looks really pretty though. And then I also went to I think it's like Dollar General, to get 2 cards. One is for a wedding we're going to this weekend. The other one is a thank you card for a family member who sent me a wedding gift but wasn't able to make the wedding. And shout out to you guys, by the way, for telling me about Dollar Tree, Dollar General, any of those stores, because I was complaining about the fact I hate buying cards. Like, $6 for something that someone's just gonna throw away, let's be real. Dollar Tree, I got both of those for $1. Actually, $1.09 if you want to be precise. So yeah, that's a little life hack, but I'm actually about to run out the door because I am going on a little lunch date with my little for the Big Brothers Big Sisters program. But before that, I noticed she lives right by a library I've been wanting to go to, and I want to officially sign up for the library. I have to like go in person, maybe fill out some paperwork, and possibly pick out a book. Which, you guys know, I'm a Kindle gal, but I really do love having a hardcover book every once in a while. So we'll see. I honestly feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. Okay, I have not been to a physical library in forever because I'm a Kindle gal, you guys know. The interactions that I just had in that library, like, I'm really not gonna even get into it, but I just had many interesting conversations with many people. Like, wow, that was interesting, and now I know why I'm an anti-social Kindle girl. Also, I wasn't even successful in my sign-up because I'm so stupid. I was supposed to bring a piece of paper that showed my address and totally didn't bring it. So I am not a member of this library technically, but I don't know if I'll ever be back. There's another library that's actually closer to my house that I think I might prefer. And also, it just started raining. I don't know if you guys could see like how, well, it's all washed out, but it's raining. And the whole plan today with my little was for us to go to a park. So we'll see. Oh my gosh. Okay, no. Okay, good. I thought he was coming back. I mean, one of the weird interactions was a man following me to my car, to be blunt. So yeah, anyway, I'm getting out of here. It's a lot later. It ended up being really good, even though it rained. We ended up going to Starbucks and then Panera, which, can I just say, like, Panera's no longer it. I tried to hold on, tried to give it another chance. There was a while I was enjoying what I was getting. They took all of the things I love off the menu, like the barbecue chicken salad. They took the barbecue chicken flatbreads off the menu. But I got the Baja chicken bowl, and my stomach has been in shambles. Like, my stomach is just screaming out to me, why would you do this to me? You could tell they microwaved it. It just was, like, steaming hot in that microwave way. And yeah, it just really was not a great meal. But anyway, now that I'm done ranting, I just got an unexpected email where all hope was lost. If you guys remember, I applied for a job a week ago
And I mean, I'm out of the job application game. Like, I forget what this process is like, but in my head, it was going to be apply and then you hear back the next day, which did not happen. Like, a whole week went by, and I just figured they didn't even, like, you know, they took one glance at my resume and I wasn't even going to get on to the first round of things. But I have a phone interview tomorrow, which is just like a 30-minute screening. And as much as I would love to be like, oh, you know, just a 30-minute screening, I'm kind of freaking out. It's my nature. Like, I just feel like I want to race home right now and start preparing, but like, I don't want to overly prepare. Like, there is a fine balance to this. I have learned, especially all throughout like middle school, high school, college, I am the type to like, I don't work smarter, I work harder. Like, you know how they always say, like, work smarter, not harder? No, I don't work smarter, and I work harder, and that's not actually a good thing. Like, I work harder, and I create more work for myself, and it just doesn't end up being good. So definitely not gonna go overboard with this, but one helpful thing, pro tip, if you guys are, like, you know, doing job interviews, you can go on glassdoor.com and then type in, like, the job you're applying for, and they'll actually give, like, sample interview questions that people have recorded, which is kind of helpful. It's good to know the overall vibe. I mean, this is just like I think like a 30-minute phone screening. I don't think I have to be on camera. I have to check. I've just been very, I don't know, unsure about my next career move. Do I want to go back into the corporate world? Do I want to just stick with YouTube full time? I mean, this has been awesome. Like, there's no lying about that. Like, just the amount of freedom I have in a day, and I love it. But I'd be lying if I said a part of me wasn't wondering, like, okay, well, like, what else is out there? I am so curious, like, what a normal job is like as someone who has only ever done the crazy wake up at 2 a.m., go in at 3. Like, that to me was not normal. I'm curious, like, what a normal job would be like. And also, I'm craving, might sound weird, but like working for someone else and not just myself. Like, right now, working for myself, every decision I make and everything I do comes back to me. It all feels very like egocentrical and not selfish. There's nothing selfish about it, but I don't know. Like, I want to be part of something with other people. Is any of this making sense? Probably not.
I just did a very random grocery store run. These are like the most Clancy foods ever. Carrots, grapes, salmon, and then a little PSA. If you have not tried these Sabra singles, just like hummus cups, they're so good, and it's like the perfect portion because I don't know what it is, but like I hate eating hummus like on a plate. Like, if you scoop out your portion, you put it on a plate. Oh my gosh, my hair. Oh my gosh. It somehow just doesn't taste as good as if it's in like a cute little cup. So just a little PSA. I'm about to do my skincare routine, and if any of you guys are fellow Dime Beauty users like me, or maybe you want to become one, you want to try it out, now is the time to do it. I'm so excited. They're offering you guys 25% off. Like, this does not happen often at all. That's a huge amount. I'm so grateful I get to work with them on this video. I actually just stocked up. I'm very excited on my skin toner. I've had to go the past few days without it because it hadn't come in the mail, but I'm obsessed with these products, and I can just briefly go over like my skin routine, what I do, but I'm going to link below all of my favorite products if you are interested. I always recommend checking out their bundles because that's how you get the most bang for your buck, and you could tack on the 25% discount to save even more. It's just Clancy 25. But first thing I do when I get out of the shower, which I go in with the Gentle Jelly Cleanser in the shower, always feels so good. I also use the Whipped Body Exfoliator for my arms, followed by the Glaze. My arms feel so soft. I'm obsessed with that combo. It's like my second or third bottle. Then I'll go in with my Super Skin Toner, which when it comes to skincare, you always apply your thinnest products first. Like, you go thinnest to thickest. So the toner is like basically liquid. This is what's going to create that even skin tone that I have been seeking my whole life. And I really have noticed such an improvement since I started using this product, and also just like the full combo of products. Next up, I apply my serum, which I love the TBT serum. It feels so good on my skin, but lately I've also been loving the hyaluronic acid serum. So I've been applying the hyaluronic acid at night and then the TBT serum in the morning. I don't know if you're supposed to mix these, but my skin's been glowing, so I'm not really questioning anything. And I personally feel like I haven't heard too many people talk about serums, like especially growing up. I just always knew like, okay, like moisturizer. These have just been the ultimate game changer for my skin. If you know, you know. Like, if you've tried them, you know what I'm talking about, where my skin literally feels like different skin. The only way I can describe it is it feels like I just got a facial. Like, if you've ever gotten a facial where you walk out, you're glowing and your skin feels good, that's what this stuff does. I don't know how, but it does. Next, I go in with my Luminosity Eye Serum. It always just feels so refreshing. And this is the first spot that shows aging, so very important. Easy to skip, very easy to skip. Eye cream for years I did, but so important. And then I finish off with the TBT cream at night, which this stuff is just, oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, as I rub it in, you can actually see the shine that it just gave my skin, and you could just tell, like, it is doing its thing when it comes to moisturizing, because my skin personally is more on the dry side. Definitely. I feel like a combination, kind of. One time a facialist told me that. So I guess there are parts of my skin that are oily, but if I am not properly moisturizing in the winter, my skin actually will flake. Like, that has happened in the past, but it hasn't happened in a while, just because I feel like I obviously have, like, the products to prevent that from happening. And we have now achieved the glazed donut look, which I always say, if you don't go to bed looking like a glazed donut, your skincare really just isn't doing it. But yeah, I've just been so happy with how my skin has looked and felt. And even when I go and get facials, they'll kind of like review your skin. It's like weird. They give you like a skin review. They do a cleanse and then they take that bright light and like look at your skin. And I've been getting rave reviews. Like, they always say, your skin's looking great, keep doing whatever you're doing. And I've told them about Dime, because they always ask what products I use. So if you guys have been wanting to try Dime, or even if you just want to stock up on skincare, now is the time to do it. Clancy25, I'm so happy I'm able to like give this to you guys, because they don't do this often. And I will say, like, it doesn't last forever. Like, because I've had people message me before, like, I don't know, a week or two after I post my video saying like, oh, I don't think the discount code is live, and I always feel so bad. So do it now, because I don't know how long this is going to last, but I'll have all of my top picks in the description box below. Please tell me why I am currently putting on perfume for a phone call interview. Like, this makes no sense, but I feel like getting ready just makes me feel better. Like, I just feel put together. I can answer any questions. It's all going down in 30 minutes, by the way. Or wait, oh my gosh, less than 30 minutes. Right now it's 9:32. The interview is at 10 o'clock. I'll show you guys my little setup. So we've got the phone. Oh wait, I want to get my AirPods. I'm literally, guys, this is like who I am. I overthink everything. Like, it's not that serious. I really enjoy having my AirPods on when I am talking to people, but I'm worried about the initial connection. Sometimes there's like a pause, or the AirPods don't connect right away. Like, I don't know. AirPods might be a little too risky for this this current situation. But anyway, phone, calendar, in case I need to, like, I don't know, put any dates on the calendar. I've got my laptop over here, and then a notepad if I want to take any notes. I obviously am feeling, you know, a little jittery, a little nervous, but honestly, nothing will ever compare. Like, I don't know if I will ever feel true shaky nerves. I'm about to throw up everywhere again ever since my first live shot as a TV news reporter. Like, nothing will ever compare. I don't know if most people have reached that level of nervous where, like, you literally can't see straight, you're like dizzy, you don't really know what you're saying, which is not a good thing considering you're on the news, giving a report, talking about a fire. Like, that was just like the worst. And like, oh, by the way, like, there is no happy ending to that day. Like, it wasn't like, wow, she knocked it out of the park. It was a disaster. Like, I sounded like a freak probably. I could barely talk. Like, it just, oh my gosh. And people always ask, not always, but I have gotten questions like, tips for public speaking. You just have to plow through it, and you just have to fake it till you make it. And the worst thing is, like, the reason I was so nervous, the reason I sounded awful, I just kept thinking of the what if. Like, you cannot do a good job and be thinking of, what will the person in the front row think of me? What if I stumble? What if I mess up? What if I make a fool of myself? Then you will, because you're not focused on what you got to do. You're focused on other things. So that's my biggest tip. Who cares? Worst comes to, like, and that's why toward the end of reporting, like, there were no nerves at all. I'm just like, I've seen it all. I've been there, done that. All the mess ups have happened. It's nothing new here. So anyway, I'm just talking to you guys and ranting and rambling because I just want someone to talk to right now in my time of need. But yeah, we'll see. It really is like one of those things where it really is a two-way street. I'm curious about what this job entails. Obviously, they have like the job description, right? But that it only says so much, you know? So I'm curious, like, what would my life look like with this job? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I guess next time I talk to you will be after the interview. I need to calm down. I just got off the call. I think it went well. I don't know. It's all up in the air. I mean, I know how this works because Zach, like the person who I was speaking to is Zach's job. He's a recruiter. And basically she just kind of passes it along to people who, like the hiring manager, people who will actually make the decision. So it's just based on whatever she passes along. I thought it was a great conversation. I thought it went well. And also, like, I'm not gonna lie, one thing that I've been nervous about, not nervous, but was her telling me, like, going more into the job description and me being like, oh, like, that's awful, like, oh my gosh. In which case I obviously would just, you know, not accept the job. But when she was telling me about the job, I was getting excited, and I'm just not gonna say what the job is right now. It's just too personal, guys. Like, it hits too close to home. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I thought it went really well. And I wasn't like nervous once I started speaking, so it was just like a normal conversation. It's really all going to come down to, like, is it in the cards for me? And I've learned to, like, just trust the process. It might not be. I'm not going to be upset about that. Okay, now I'm just like coaching myself. Okay. Anyway, today, what's on the docket for today? Oh, no, darn it. I slammed my laptop shut. I was exporting a video. So I have to send a video into a brand. Oh, you know what I really want to do? Okay. I've had this skirt in my closet for the longest time. I got it before the wedding. Where is it? Yeah, it's literally just sitting here. Do I have the receipt? So I bought this skirt right before the wedding, and I told myself I was going to return it if I didn't absolutely love it, because it's expensive. Like, how much was it? It was, $59. So I really haven't been, like, gravitating toward it in my wardrobe, and I think the responsible thing would be to return it. It's actually a skirt, so it's cute, but also the other thing was it's very short, and that's why I haven't been gravitating toward it. It's like up to, like, I don't know, way too short. So I think I'm gonna return that today. And then the other question is, I bought a dress from Me Your Mumu for a wedding I have this weekend. Zach and I are going to Pittsburgh, actually, just for one night for my friend Gaby's wedding. I'm really, really excited. I'm excited to just, like, see her. She's gonna look so beautiful. And I ordered this dress, tried it on, and it looks okay, but it's just one of those things where for what I paid for it, it has to look amazing. So I might pop into Dillard's today as well and see if there's another dress I like better, and then I'll mail back the more expensive one. Still have it in the FedEx bag. Okay, so this is it. I think the color's really pretty. Like, it definitely pops, kind of like sits like this. I can try it on later for you maybe. I don't know, we'll see. It's fine, it's just expensive. And I hate having expensive things unless I absolutely love them. So that's on the agenda. There was one, oh my gosh, I have a lot of things I want to do today. I want to go to Sephora and try to, like, pick out an eyeshadow palette, because currently I own one eyeshadow palette. Like, this is the extent of my entire makeup collection, which I really like. Like, I wanted to consolidate. You know, there's no need to have a million things like when I was younger, and I feel like I went crazy. But this is the only palette I own, and a lot of the colors are messed up, honestly. And then I also have just, like, one single shadow, which is Sin from Urban Decay. So I want to possibly pick up another palette at Sephora, just because, I don't know, I've been wanting to, like, not get crazy with my makeup lately, but, like, I don't know. It's fun to play around with it. That's on the list. And then also, I think I might even try to get a B12 shot, because everything is just, like, in this one shopping center that's, like, 20 minutes away. Well, this is upsetting. The store, I guess, shut down. Okay, this whole shopping expedition has been the biggest fail ever.
First of all, couldn't get my B12 shot. They didn't have any openings. Second of all, Altered State shut down. Like, what? I don't know. That's actually very upsetting. That's become like one of my favorite stores. Like, they have a few throughout the Cincinnati area. So I guess maybe tomorrow I'll see if they can take the skirt, even though I didn't buy it from that location. I don't know, but that's actually like really sad. I hope they're doing okay as a business. I can't imagine they're doing poorly because I feel like everyone's shopping there, but I don't know. Then I went to Dillard's. Everything looked awful. Then I tried on. Went to Francesca's. Same thing. I mean, there were some things that like were okay, but I don't know. I'm just like not in like a money spending mood. I feel like some months I could just buy everything I see. I don't know what it is. And then others I'm just like, eh. But some things that saved the day. One, I just actually went into Trader Joe's to see if they had Japanese sweet potatoes because my Kroger doesn't. And they did. They did. At Trader Joe's, they call it like Murasaki potatoes. At Kroger, it's usually labeled Oriental potatoes. Little fun tip. You guys have to try these. They taste so freaking good. And they won't turn your skin orange. And then I did end up getting something from Sephora. I could not decide which palette to get for the life of me. It's been a while since I've purchased any eyeshadow, like years. I've not purchased eyeshadow in years, but I ended up going with the Tartelette Juicy palette. It has these really pretty roses and pinks and plums, and then also some neutral colors to mix in as well because I don't want it to be like, you know, too crazy, but I don't know. I've been wanting to experiment more, and I thought these colors were super pretty because I feel like with the news, and no one told me I had to wear my makeup a certain way, but I found out what worked for me, what worked on camera, what looked good, and I just stuck with it. And there was no point in experimenting because, I don't know, like I just wanted to look neutral in the news. Like I had my neutral look, it was good. But now I can get a little crazy with things. So we'll see, especially at the wedding I go to this weekend. Maybe I'll do like a fun eye. I don't know. And then I just stocked up on mascara. I do Better Than Sex mascara. And then I also love the Benefit They're Real.
Kag a word?
What is it?
K-A-G.
K-E-G?
K-A-G.
You're...
Look it up.
No, Zach, it's not.
It could be.
Zach.
What? You don't know.
You're going down a dark path very early on in the night.
Ka is a word, isn't it?
What is it?
Like ka. Like, I think there is like...
Zach, stop!
I do.
Just stop.
I think it is.
Zach, it's not. You know it's not.
Look it up.
Zach!
I think they play it in...
Zach, no! We're not doing that. I don't do that anymore.
You know you do that.
But I really don't.
You don't do it right this second when you don't
Zach,
have to.
No.
I think it's a word.
Zach, stop!
I bet
Zach,
it is.
I'm not playing if you're gonna try to play God.
It's a word.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. It's at dictionary.com.
What is it? No, Zach.
It's in dictionary.com.
I'm literally refusing.
I looked this up before. It's a Scrabble word.
No.
It's
Zach,
in
we're not doing this.
dictionary.com.
We're not.
I said it's a word, but I know it's a word.
No, Zach, I'm not kidding. You ruined it for the whole night.
No. Clancy.
I'm not playing.
You can't.
I'm not doing
It's
it.
a word. You
It's
can't.
not.
Clancy, it's a word. I looked it up. I just know it's a word.
What does it mean?
I know it's a word.
What's the definition? You have to be able to use it. That's our new rule. You have to be able to use it in a sentence.
We've never made that. That's not the rule. It's
I'm
a
not.
word.
I'm literally not.
Clancy, you can't. Just because you don't know it's a word.
I'm sorry, but you ruined it.
Clancy, sit down.
No.
You're acting 5. Sit down.
Zach, I'm not playing. If you're recording, God.
It's a word.
I'm not.
Just because you don't like that it's a word doesn't mean.
I'm literally.
Clancy,
Zach,
sit
I'm
down.
not playing with COD. That's so stupid.
Clancy, sit down. No. It's not making it up.
Yes, it is.
It's a word.
You were desperate and you.
Yeah, I was, and I got a word.
No. I'm not. Zach, I'm sorry, but I can't play with COD.
Then we're gonna start over.
No, I got lost.
Honey, you can't just say my words don't count. That's not how
Zach,
the game
you
works.
just randomly, you were like, oh, no, you can't play like this.
I'm not playing. I've seen that that's a Scrabble word before. I remember. I have a memory.
You're cheating so much.
I'm not cheating. I literally said I know it's a word. I've seen it before. You're just mad that I'm seriously scoring 4 points. This isn't like I've just broke out some sick start.
I would just like everyone to know that sometimes it pays off to just be a kind, honest person, because even with Zach's little stunt, I crushed him. So looks like you didn't even need caw after all.
It's not being honest if you're asking someone not to play real words. So
Caw.
I guess we just found out that slimy people do win in this world. So there you go, kids. Be a slime ball like Clancy.
Slime ball. This is not good. I have no idea what to do right now. I am covered in blood. Like, I was literally just wondering what is on my shirt. Like, I am confused. Why is there red stuff on my shirt? I just got my nails done. It was like the worst. Let's call it a procedure. It really was a procedure. The guy was so nice. He didn't realize he was hurting me, and then all of a sudden he like saw all of the blood, and I mean this is new. Like, he cleaned off the original blood and just started cracking up, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then it was obviously so painful. Like, he was just ripping up my skin. Like, you know, if it's like dead skin or cuticles, like, you shouldn't feel it. It was skin, clearly. And I, of course, am too shy. I know everyone's gonna be like, "Clancy, you need to speak up." I was too shy to speak up. Then he whips out this bottle of green stuff and puts it on each and every cut. It was like 4 or 5 fingers. Like, so many. When I say tears started like just forming in my eyes, whatever that stuff was he put on the cuts was so painful. And I'm really annoyed. Like, this sucks. I was just walking into Altered State to return a white, it was in this vlog, that white skirt. I got blood on the skirt. I didn't realize my fingers were bleeding that badly. So I don't know what to do because I don't have any napkins in my car. Now I obviously can't return the skirt. I also got blood on the receipt. It's just not good. It's the next day. I'm actually in Pittsburgh right now, about to head out to my friend Gaby's wedding, but I was just in too bad of a mood yesterday to continue vlogging. Not even a bad mood. I was just like in pain. And I know that seems stupid and silly. It's like just cuts, like just small little cuts, but I don't know what it is. I feel like sometimes the smallest cuts hurt the most. And the thing that's giving me the biggest problem right now isn't even the cuts on my fingers, which I have 4 cuts on my fingers. It's the toe. He messed up my toe really, really badly, and it's like a pinching every time I walk. Anyway, that was a disaster. I've been considering, and maybe when I get back, like, I might just honestly email the salon I literally don't want them to know who did my nails because I don't want anyone to get in trouble, under an email that won't give it away that my name's Clancy, and just be like, please, like, just to let you guys know, like, this is the 3rd time I've come here and gotten cut. Can you please, like, be a little more mindful? I don't know, just to help other people. I'm probably the only one who sits there and gets cut, but anyway. Is Zach behind? Yep, Zach is behind me. Zach, you want to show your little outfit of the day? Wow.
This is it.
He's so fashionable.
Bonobos, Colhan. This was one of my wedding shirts. I bought 2 of them, so I don't know if this was the one I wore. Or would be. My dad has the other. So this is the same shirt I wore in our wedding. And then for me, I did choose to wear the Show Me Your Mumu dress. I can link it below. It comes in like a million patterns and colors. It is a good wedding guest dress. And we're just going to have fun tonight. I'm actually going to like end the vlog here. What?
You're copying Carly because she was Show Me Your Mumu, so you just want to...
I just want to be like Carly. Carly's like, Carly, it's funny and ironic, but she actually is my, like, style, not my icon. Oh my gosh, Carly's definitely watching the vlog, and she's...
Carly, you're Clancy's icon?
She is not my icon, and even...
She's obsessed.
No, even saying those words is, like, that's not the case at all. Like,
I need to get a restraining order.
She did show me t-shirt dresses. She showed me Show Me Your Mumu. She always texts me when there's, like, a sale at any of the places we shop, so she's not my icon.
Seems like she's backtracking now. Like, too much.
Ew, this is gonna make Carly's head even bigger than it already is, but ready to party?
Let's party.
Oh wow, we're partying it up. Even though,
Here, this
yeah, it's
thunderstorm.
like thundering, it's raining, it's been like pitch black all day. So,
What's
and
it called?
it's called the Carnegie Museum of Art. And we're going to the Hall of Sculptures. Anyway, okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.